Against my better judgment, we're gonna go back into it. So this is right after the trial. I got myself a big glass of old milk. Get going here. Something's shaking him. This is very dangerous. Everybody get down. Wow, that's some fancy energy there. Boom, escalator's done. Something came out. Could it be he's telling us the answer? Suspicious aura, Crimson Steel Elephant, the terrible fear. Something fear. Oh, it's totally suspicious. It doesn't matter if it's suspicious, we have to go for it. Yeah, I'm seriously. Why don't we just stop? I mean, none of us are really. It's not really.
Wait, no way, no way!
No way. Find the killer.
Stupid.
I'm complaining that you won't get. Where if you already then man the fuck up, huh? Something you said there. Wrong key. So bad. We come so far, we have no choice but to keep up. Alright. Now there's nowhere for us to run. You can do this. If that's everyone said, I'll just follow you guys. If this is a video game, it's very high difficulty. Let's do our best to clear the level. Shaking with fear and having to lift up my feet and step onto the escalator. Can't think anymore. I can't run away anymore. All I can do is steer towards intense escalator forward. When we reach the top of the monochrome rock, I wonder if we're gonna do a different head for each one of these. That's weird. This is an elevator, Pterodactyl's an elevator. Once again, Monochrome's doing as he pleases. However, we're going far. Make this. We don't think we're gonna play around. So it's pretty deep. That's right. Something about unnerving chatter sound of the head. I didn't realize the sound of the teeth. All I can do is pressure my lips together to do. And then the listening to the employer's roar. Elevator purged deeper and deeper around. Some time passed before the elevator finally opened up. The elevator starts to open up.
Welcome!
Welcome, everyone. Class trial, would you like to hear your special place and fate decided? What the hell do you think this is? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't you fuck with me. Just remember this asshole. Perhaps, completely all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, don't waste your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats. Name's Brennan. Everyone looks around and try to resist. Monochrome ordered. We all sat in our seats and signed. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Yaku, the ultimate affluent prodigy. He's certainly among us. He's also had a strong sense of responsibility, as we pricked. He accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Everybody gets murdered. Interesting. The person who did it is one of us. Interesting, they're using red to say that. Can't believe. Yes. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's true, then we have to find out by any means possible. And then, because the only option is a killer, no one knows what's right unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, the life-threatening trial blows with the hope and despair. Let's begin. I already saved. We'll save over this one. I noticed that I need to kind of work on keeping my like saves smaller, or else we'll run out of places. Do I not have skills? Fine. Fine, we're done. We saved, so it should be fine. Boom. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Because everybody needs to hear
During
about
the
it
class
another
trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
It's weird there.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But
Which is
if
better
you
than
pick
Soul
the wrong
dying.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we
That's the
begin,
rules of the
I'd like to
game.
confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
guess.
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed
Just
to do?
start
No
right on
complaining,
off.
let's just settle this with our fists.
No,
Were you even
it's not.
listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Yep, that is odd.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Reason why is just dining hall. Start with the ultimate. There. What can we do? Thinking as if it's a waste of time. No matter. Let's do the truth bowl thing. Simple tutorial in here. Just explaining your irritator on the class trial. You engage in non-stop debate. Discussion. I'll speak on one without break. Reveal lies containing within the statement. Meaning the declared truth ball. Truth ball is doing convincing review. Load in the trail. Use the mouse and race cycle through it and left mouse to fire. Pay attention to the statements and choose your truth ball. If you fail or run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so be careful. Press escape during the thing. Do the controls. Have fun! Yay! Let's go. I want to get through this. Make your arguments. They up to you. The knife, something. Gaps in the floorboards, blood seen underneath the table.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table
Okay.
at the very back of the dining hall.
Yep.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its
Oh,
discovery.
this is the finishing. I like the old system better because it's just I could tell each statement when they were coming for each one. But maybe they did this to speed it up.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like...
His body was under the very back of the...
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body.
Sorry, Sharky.
No,
I
that's
have to
wrong.
say you're wrong first. You're wrong! Oh! I like our guy's voice. He sounds really cool.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Never mind where Ichigo. Never mind. That's just wrong.
Huh? Why?
Because I'm not dumb.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
Unless it's the table boss.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Yeah, it's
You're
other shit.
so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I hope whoever did this little girl had a fun time. Because she's the
fun
most
better to praise, you
evil
know?
piece of shit.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So
But I guess
Byakuya
I-
snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Are we talking about the
Hell,
same
he
vehicle?
was? You
Thank-
seriously couldn't tell what kind
Thank-
of person he was?
Thank you, Sharky. Oh, you're redeemed in my mind.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
No, he had big
Blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
Yeah.
The
that's a good
reason
point.
why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Don't you?
Why do you think Byakuya went under the table? It's connected to the party somehow. What are we trying to do again? If it's connected to Byakuya during the party, it's connected to Byakuya during the party, then it's probably have to do. Are we gonna say it's the note? Please tell me it's the note. I don't know much else. May sound unpleasant, but I think I'm wrong. Byakuya dove under the table. It's connected during the party. It probably has to do with. No, I wanted to look at that, not present that. Thank you. This one's already splattered around the gaps between the floor. Doing probably underneath there. It's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Then I'm gonna go with this. I don't know. Nope. Wow, we're so bad at this game. Night vision goggles. Floor. What are we even trying to get here? If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... body was at a certain time. Okay, get rid of that for a second. Bloodstain knife, blowing situation. Oh, it's the knife.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, we got it.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Okay, that was weird. That was hard. That was hard.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
It's not the murder weapon, though.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
No, he left the knife there, I think. We'll see.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
He had
If
the
he knew
knife fishing go.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
It has glow-in-the-dark paint. We're not
You
done.
seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
What is it? A real trap? Vital weakness. Something in there. Contradiction, weak spots. Here we go. Reference gauge. If it reaches 0, we fail. Right? Contradiction is its base. Is this a new mechanic? Aim quickly. Force gauge. Escape control, have fun. Please tell me this is the same thing I didn't fuck up.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
Okay.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham
Mr. Ham
must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
Give
It
it
was
to
so
me,
dark
give
I
it to
couldn't
me.
see my
Give it to
food.
me, give it to me, give it to me. Come on, give
Byakuya
it to me.
couldn't see in the dark either.
No! Oh shit! Oh.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Give me my.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, he must have seen the killer.
But it was so dark I couldn't. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
Die.
That's wrong.
I'm doing so terrible in this case already, so.
No,
Bam, bam.
Byakuya was probably
Really
the only
picking up
one
some
who was
beat
able
there.
to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have...
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, great. We're gonna have to deal with this.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
But we have the fucking case. The case is fine. Surprise argument between you and her. Just kidding. It's an argument on the surface. This is your one-on-one debate with the real-time show. Counter somebody who can draw your weak points. Counter with their remarks. Cut diagonal and slice. Debate moves, take advantage. This feels good. The number will show up in the shading corner. And the number of times in debate, you'll lose sharpness point. In this, so be careful. Skewer, taking advantage of the key. Need development, spot a weakness, cut right through the weakness instead of towards the party. This is a regular debate. Please refuse weak spot. Left kick, more. You can't have truth bullets. You can't make. What's the truth blade? If you're terribly sorry, it appears to delay contact being. Will change the person's vacation. In mode, truth bullets are called truth blades. And this changed the other ones. Man, name has been changed. Spells orange. Press escape key. Control. Okay, well, I can have fun. Okay, we got to learn this. Rebuttal to it. We're gonna go with the case.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
Okay,
If
I'm
you just
confused.
use common sense.
Okay, that
The
doesn't
killer
matter.
obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
I'm confused.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
If you just use common sense.
I'm confused.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I'm so confused. What is like even happening?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Crossword duel. What? I'm
If you just use
confused.
common sense. The killer obviously
Fine,
used
we'll
those
just
night
right
vision. That's
cut.
gotta be it.
Right cut. You can just take that.
Where's your proof that the
Advantage.
killer used them?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Fuck.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Crossword duel. Thank you. Do we get?
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. And in reality, that's what so those goggles were planned if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Thank you. I win, right? No? I found the hole in our argument. Byakuya's night vision goggles.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned.
Okay, we just have to slice these. There we go. Okay, so we just right-click to cut whatever word she said. We don't care about it, and then we left-click to kill them in there.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Because we had the fucking key. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know. I had to go through all that to tell you a simple thing.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had during the party.
Sorry, I'm pissed.
We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Thank you, Music Chan.
I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
Assume
Byakuya
is not
was
a
the
hard
only one
word.
who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Oh.
Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Thank you.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
Maybe it's the
am
glow-in-the-dark
weird, aren't I?
tape then?
At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Yeah, duh. The knife in this case, it's not possible because the glow-in-the-dark paint, yeah. Right. Yay, easy enough.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
That seems a
Maybe
bit
off topic. But why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Why are you questioning this? You were with me.
He predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Yeah, because you did so well with your
You
all-seeing
think
eye.
so too, right, Hajime?
I don't think so. I have the proof. Sometimes this game just throws it at you. Sometimes it just
I
gives you
can
a little
prove
bit.
it with this.
I can prove it with this.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first killing will happen tonight. Somebody is definitely going to kill.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
We don't know.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Friendly lies.
Those are still lies.
Still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Yep.
Probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
By gathering
Isn't
everyone
it
in one
obvious?
place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should
So
have
if you
told
can
us he
click
received
it,
a
man.
threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yep. That's how it works.
See. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was presented to.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
It could be anyone. The killer. It's really one of us. Who is it? Among Us.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
I still can't believe it. Somebody in this room killed Byakuya, and there's no way to believe it.
Pardon me.
But
Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
definitely, the killer definitely used a marker, because the marker was one of the paints, the tablecloth, the party dish. Because of the marker, the killer was able to get the knife under the table into his hand. Well, it's glow in the dark paint, right? Yeah, right? It's like easy as pie, right?
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Yes.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yeah, that's because it caused
They
it.
had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Yeah, but they couldn't reach it, you dummy.
Which means it was you! Peko Pekoyama!
Peko Pekayama. No.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
It's sarcasm.
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker.
Thank
in the
you.
office.
I don't care about a technicality like that.
I don't care if it's
Peko's the one
physically
who tripped
impossible.
The breaker and caused the blackout.
Tripping the breaker. Peko was the one who caused it. It's not really there. Can I just present the evidence? The color blue is weakness starts until the argument points. The color weak is weak spot. Called the agreement point. Shoot the agreement point with the true ball and flip the way you're thinking. In argument testimony, contradicting lies. Other truth points prove the truth. Even if the truth ball manages the weak spot in the argument, it's not a little hot in there. If you must infer, must be best to agree or argue agree based on the debate. Press escape controls. Good luck and have fun. Oh my god. Please don't be a different minigame than I'm used to.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Okay. Did we get it right?
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Nekomaru is which one again? Can't remember what it was, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom one. Oh yeah, so she would have been the one there?
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else
Peko,
besides
Peko, I
Peko
guess.
was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
This is gross for some reason.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier!
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
Thank you,
She
Reagan.
locked herself in the
That's just
bathroom for
whatever she
that
should have
long?
said.
There's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
Locker rooms are good places to be raised.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry.
Need some
the
more
smell
fiber, I
wasn't
guess.
that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Thank you, Wolverine-chan.
I said it's fine.
Yeah.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Jesus Christ.
Seriously,
Even
stop.
somebody as perverted as me thinks that's super weird.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Oh god. Fuck
Stop
you, baby.
this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Maybe, but do we have any proofs? Question whether stomachache was coincidence or something else. Depends on the question of the trial. Dramatically. Make your argument, the knife, the AC, then. Suppose.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong!
Did I get it right there? I don't even know what I was shooting
No,
at.
it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Yeah.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel
Yeah,
totally fine.
Yeah. I guess it's. Yeah, it's so
Like I
weird
said,
of that.
The dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Yeah, we said it's
apologize for
innocent.
causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
There's this bickering.
Seriously, spec,
Let's
alright.
just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Okay, we're
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
TV-chan, quit that as long as the murder happened during the blackout than the murder itself. Actually more important. Let's make it clear the occurred. Oh god. What do we have for bullets here?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they
Iron,
do it?
storage, AC. We're
If
going
you
for
can't
AC.
answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Pop ya in the
Did
hand.
they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Oh my god.
Probably
I need
busted
that.
the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Let's check the truth bullets quick. I wish I had the AC one, but we don't. Let's turn it on. Those were for cleaning, alright. Guess. Or by electricity. That's why we can use them in during the blackout. Party dish. Fire door. walking distance. I'm just gonna have to go off memory.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
They're commies.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
Oh, what is that guy's account? So many things that I need to remember. Bathroom, no.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
No, it's not.
I'm not a trashy skank.
Yeah. God.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
We'll go with the irons in the storage room for some ring. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
Crap!
Why can't I just say the AC
Who tripped the
units?
breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
No, they had the timer thing.
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Crap!
Oh my god, I just wish I had the AC thing. It's obviously the AC
If you
thing.
can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Storage room.
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Okay.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Oh
I
god.
bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Oh god. Is it the power surge
Who
thing?
tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote...
They probably...
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Okay, that's the one. Oh. Jesus. I thought it was for iron up the thing.
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which
With
is
the
why
AC.
those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Why do you care?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Why?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
We'll switch to the AC unit because I'm pretty sure that's it. There, I want the AC unit. Give me my AC unit.
The
Thank you.
irons in the storage room caused the and for the killer to turn the irons up, you're saying they went all the way, and that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Whatever. You have advantage.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall picked the up, and the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Did I fuck up there? I don't know where I fucked up.
If the iron's in the storage room, then for the killer to turn the irons, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Why am I...
The irons in the storage room caused the blackout. Then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the... And that means everyone when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Really
The irons in the storage room, for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the... When the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down!
Success.
No,
Advantage.
just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to come. If the irons come, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that.
Fuck. This is
The
so
irons in the
fun.
storage room caused the blackout. And for the killer to turn the irons, you're saying they went all the way. And that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Why am I not able to
The
do
irons in the
things?
storage room caused the black. And for the killer to turn the irons off, you're saying they went all the way to this. And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
There we go.
No, just because people were in the dining hall.
I don't even know what this advantage
Doesn't
does
mean
for me.
they're
I
not a
don't
suspect.
actually even care. I just want to get to the things.
People in the dining hall, if the irons caused the blackout.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
We did it.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
An air conditioner!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
Yep,
I
you
see.
got that.
When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Yep.
Indubitably?
Good just said.
They
They soon.
probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so,
Pretty sure
even
about-
if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. And
Yep.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right?
She's a-
Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up!
Please.
You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No,
So you can't reach
the
it.
breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Yeah.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
This is weird.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
It has to be him, right? He's the one that did the cleanup. He's the one that didn't clean up the backside. He stopped us there. Like, who else could it be?
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred.
It can't be anybody else,
Question
can
is,
it be?
who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
And you had to clean
What a
it.
shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
It has to be
Huh?
Maggie.
Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation yet? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
This is so weird.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
You have candy here.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Oh my god,
Why
my
did
good
Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are
Why is
no
this guy being
clues
so-
that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
But there's probable cause certainly.
I think
Yeah.
Did you say something?
we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I
Yeah.
see. Then care to tell me?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Yeah.
Didn't
He
we
hid the
already
knife
cover
there.
that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that.
Before that, they hid that. She's saying how the killer is close there. Obtain the knife, relying on the glow and dark paint in order. You need to get close to the table and still in the dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
Yeah, he's right fucking there. He betrayed us. Fuck. Well, whatever. Fuck the hope guy, I guess. Diagram is clue. Who the killer is. Be able to move in the dark. Clear the diagram shows. First, the killer be able to move. The killer probably used something to help him out in the dark. Spot the situation.
Here!
Did I get it right? It's the lamp.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Yeah.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
They just needed to feel it, right? Of course they didn't. Extension cord, right?
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
The only person that could possibly have done that. We'll say goodbye to the old cast and hello to the new cast.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
He is like crazy as hell.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was...
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
We still don't know if he killed them, right? When he was cleaning, murdering.
I see!
Yeah, could have known it was cleaning.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
Yeah.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
But did the knife really kill them? I don't know.
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning,
5 millimeters?
you're
Is
the
that
only
5
one who could have
millimeters
done
on?
it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
It's more than possible, it's possible.
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Honestly, I prepared the drawing because as soon Anything would happen, prepare to draw, see what happens. Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark has a chance to be clean during its turn.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
Or he's just the ultimate lucky.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
You gotta say something. Did we already win? Feels so fast.
The ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful!
Huh?
So weird. Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, full of darkness, and his eyes shone brightly, layers upon darkness unfolded in each other. It's as if hope and despair had crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Weird.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Okay.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
You're crazy, but he's definitely way crazier right now.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Oh my. I should have picked up more on the duct tape and the knife earlier
Just
then.
stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Maybe.
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
Even now I'm
understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Oh no!
He seems like the
that.
sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's
Just like me.
quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Why is he this different guy than pretty? This guy, is this the real Nagito?
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
I wonder if Nagito is really the one
Sure
controlling
did.
Monokuma and he's trying to get himself killed the first time around, so he
There's
can
nobody
hide
else
his
on this
identity.
island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening
Weird.
Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Whole old-fashioned building. Cleaning up later on. Pretty good.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Yeah. When it was storage packing. Yeah, we should have picked up. He was talking way too much there. Still a long time in bed.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Yeah.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true,
Then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Talent.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Yeah.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Yeah. I left the room on. Somebody called me out. Very lucky, right?
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Weird.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
What?
You're not making any sense!
I'm so confused.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? How should I put this? Is Naruto really the killer?
What are you saying?
He's already confessed. He was.
I already know that, but...
I know that, but strange. This
If
is a
it's only a
cutscene.
little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
God, this little bitch.
I'm sorry.
It's
For
the
now,
slicing bit.
might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
It's the slicing and the adamant thing. It's real
Simply
quick.
listening is... However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Point of white noise. Obstacles there. Time bolts. Something about that. Don't worry about falling to despair. Meaningless more. Something about the space control. So much reading on these ones. We need to go with the autopsy report. It's the only one that's gonna make sense, right? I hate all these account ones because it's too many accounts for me to remember who is what.
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
How do I get rid of the white noise?
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. I don't know how to get rid of the white noise.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Okay.
Not a whorehouse!
It'd be weird.
Why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
It can be the
Hey,
food.
don't blame me.
Oh no,
Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like,
Yeah.
during the blackout, Did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
I wonder if
What
it's the food
happened
guy
during
then.
the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't
Okay,
get
that's
distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Who's behind? It's not set. Something that could. What do we have to do here? There should be some way to figure out what happened in the dark. Corpse. There's the floorboard, AC units, night vision goggles. In case.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, I didn't. This was a stretch for me.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Ibuki, bring it. Yeah.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Yep.
Everyone, calm down.
Down, sir.
Don't step on my feet.
Who is
What
that?
the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Yeah.
Turn the damn
Okay,
lights
so you
on!
got
I
somebody
can't
got
eat
here.
like this, you know!
You guys?
Okay.
Where are you? Wasn't the blackout...
Perhaps
Okay.
the breaker overloaded?
So let me
Hold on
see.
a sec. I'll go along the wall.
Yeah.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a
Yep.
good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Oh, come on. A lot of those things are really nice.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
Jesus.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well,
Yeah.
that's actually what happened.
Hmm?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Okay,
I was
thank you.
actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Yeah.
Shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right.
That's crazy for someone
I'm so
so big to be
incompetent
spec.
that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Beku stopped him even when he was trying to get the knife. He shoved him under the table and grabbed it. Sounds plausible. I mean, listening to both sides.
What the hell? What is this?
Ow!
Interrupt like that. No. I think about it sounds exactly
After
like.
getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys.
Yeah.
Lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But
Okay.
unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
Then
What
who
happened
took over
after
the
that?
planet?
Even I don't know.
Yeah.
Failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
And we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Well, we've eliminated one possibility there.
What other word is brimming with so much But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Yeah. Nagito is not really the killer. The guy. Is this guy really Nagito like before? Is there a way I can see it? I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. Simple as that. I'm starting to dwell on that. We need to find fucking fuel if we need to. Man, this is gonna be a long one. We'll die here. Suspended.
Well now.
Okay, we're gonna take a pause then. Need a bathroom break and other things. So you guys, you know, don't make knives and throw them under tables and try to murder everybody. You know, stay frosty.